Welcome to section 4.3, Data Poisoning and Integrity Attacks. In this lesson, we'll explore how attackers can compromise AI models by corrupting the very data they rely on. By the end of this lesson, you'll be able to understand how data poisoning attacks occur, recognize risks from compromised datasets and labels, learn detection and prevention methods, and appreciate the role of data provenance in integrity. So, what is data poisoning? Data poisoning refers to the deliberate corruption of training data to compromise an AI model. An attacker may alter labels, add misleading samples, or insert backdoors, inputs that cause incorrect predictions when triggered. Poisoning undermines model accuracy, reliability, and fairness, eroding trust in AI systems. Unlike traditional exploits, which target the deployed model, poisoning contaminates the foundation, the data itself. Because AI learns patterns from data, even subtle manipulations can introduce systematic weaknesses that persist long after deployment, making this one of the most insidious categories of AI threats. Supply chain risks. The model AI supply chain is broad and often involves multiple third parties. Models are frequently trained on public datasets or community contributions, which creates openings for malicious actors. A poisoned dataset might look legitimate but contain mislabeled or manipulated samples. For example, in crowdsourced labeling, attackers could intentionally misclassify sensitive categories, introducing hidden bias. Similarly, dataset injection occurs when unverified contributions are merged into training pipelines without proper validation. These risks make supply chain security a critical concern, not only for organizations building models, but also for every downstream user who relies on them. So, the consequences of poisoning. Data poisoning attacks have serious consequences. At the most visible level, they degrade model performance, reducing accuracy and reliability. But the most dangerous outcomes are often subtle. Attackers can insert backdoors that trigger incorrect predictions only under specific conditions, making them hard to detect. Poisoning can also reinforce harmful biases, skewing decisions in areas like credit scoring or hiring. Because these manipulations originate in the training data, they may remain hidden until real world deployment, where the stakes such as safety, fairness, and trust are highest. This makes proactive detection and mitigation absolutely essential. Detection strategies. Defending against poisoning starts with detection. Outlier detection can help flag suspicious samples that deviate from expected distributions. Statistical anomaly analysis compares subsets of data to uncover inconsistencies that may suggest tampering. Beyond the data itself, monitoring the model during training is crucial. Unusual behaviors such as sudden drops in accuracy, unexpected overfitting, or inconsistent validation results may point to poisoned data. However, no single detection method is foolproof. Attackers often craft poisons carefully to blend in with legitimate samples, meaning defenders must combine multiple techniques and maintain vigilance across every stage of the AI pipeline. Provenance and integrity validation. One of the strongest defenses against poisoning is ensuring provenance and integrity. Provenance tracking documents where data comes from, who contributed to it, and how it was being processed. Cryptographic hashing can verify that files have not been altered since acquisition. Trusted pipelines and controlled environments reduce opportunities for attackers to inject malicious data. Finally, audit logs provide accountability, making it easier to identify when and where anomalies arose. Together, these practices create a chain of custody for data, much like supply chain transparency in manufacturing, that enables organizations to build and maintain AI models with confidence. All right, so to summarize, data poisoning attacks strike at the heart of AI by corrupting training data. The risks span the entire supply chain, from mislabeled contributions to unverified dataset injections. Detecting these threats requires statistical and behavioral analysis, while provenance, tracking, and integrity validation help ensure trust in the data pipeline. Protecting against poisoning is not just a technical task, it's essential for preserving fairness, safety, and reliability in every AI system we deploy. All right, so this concludes our discussion of data poisoning and integrity attacks, and I look forward to seeing you in the next lesson.